Oh, can you change that to first? Cool. All right, good afternoon, folks. Welcome to today's EGHN stream, the third in 3 days, wrapping up the first EHL run of the season. Alex Simpson with you here in Aston, Pennsylvania, the home of the Philadelphia Little Flyers of the EHL, and we are underway. The Little Flyers enter 9-0-0 atop the EHL on this season. A stiff test to finish off the team's trip here. Again, 3 games in 3 days as Arbolowski forcing the turnover on the forecheck here right out of the gate after Philadelphia took the opening draw. Now Philadelphia racing out of the zone, tripped up, crossing the red line. It goes over to the near side. Down below, Philadelphia cycles it around. It goes below. Here's a chance in front, centering pass, but the quick little snapshot goes just wide. Held up along the boards on the far side by Justin Bailiff. Puck trickles away from the boards in the slot, out to the high circle. Here's a shot, looking for the redirect on the back post, but it goes wide. Held in by the Little Flyers. Back below, Rhodes goes one way, goes another. Forgets to pick up the puck, though. It's held along just on the net of Royson for a moment, and then over to the far point. Here's his shot, centering pass, another redirect, but it goes wide this time into the near corner. This is 28 who picks it up. 28 drops it off. Here's Scott. Scott back to 28. Here's his shot. Blocker save made. Goes just wide. Looked like Royson caught a piece of it and just enough. A couple of good quality chances out of the gate for Philadelphia, and they quickly regroup back into the attacking zone. Here's number 4. He'll drop the shoulder, charging towards the net. Tries to get Royson going to his right, but Royson able to throw down the anchor just enough. Down below into the corner. It's out to Brown. Brown at the point. He'll tee up the clapper. And an easy glove save in the end for Royson. He holds on. A couple of shots right out of the gate for Philadelphia. 90 seconds into the game, we're playing 2 25-minute halves with a stop clock and an ice cut in between. We'll have a face-off to the left of Royson. Puck goes into the corner. It's taken out. A Philadelphia player looked like he took a stick up high. Fortunately, it looks like he's all right as it goes back behind and taken by number 10. 10 spots it over to Dunning. Dunning races through the neutral zone. He'll throw it up ahead to 15. This is Bopat, it looks like. Tries to center it up, but it's caught up in the feet of Hen, and Hen gets it out of the zone. That one trickles ahead of Clark, so Clark tries to track it down, but streaks there the whole way. He gets it over to Dunning. Dunning, nice little one-touch pass here in the neutral zone, and here comes Master. Master races into the zone, shot off of Hen's shin pads, and it goes into the corner. Dunn tries to battle with it. It trickles into the near corner now, out to Dunning. Dunning throws it down below. Nice pass to split a couple of white jerseys. Calling for it on the far post. There's Master, but it sneaks through everybody, and it goes all the way out. Sauced all the way down, and it's picked back up by Master. He enters the zone. This time, calm, cool, and collected. He'll just dump it in and head to the bench for a change. Bauman collides with the Philadelphia Little Flyer down below. It's held in by McAllister. Now, this is, number 17 for Philadelphia. I'm trying to get the numbers down for any of you Little Flyers fans watching, and if I do get their last names, please call me out if I butcher them, as we hope you're enjoying today's broadcast. Here's McAllister. He'll walk the line, tries to throw it in front. It's intercepted by Generals captain and second-year veteran Jackson Bauman. Windsor, California native races ahead. Offsides, though, heading a little over-eager. And we'll head back to the neutral zone. 22:03 left here in the first period. Arbolowski to take the draw for Eugene. Both sides jostling for it. It's Eugene who will come away with it. Bauman tries to throw it ahead. It finds its way over to Arbolowski for the moment. But it trickles out of the zone, and Bauman will try to reset. He wants to go D to D. Well played defensively by Philadelphia as he has to rifle that one with some sauce off the boards, and it's turned over. Back over here to the near side. Here comes Candia now. Candia tries to drop the shoulder and keep it on the backhand. He's walled off just enough by Bauman. Centering pass, here's a shot. Save made by Royston. He'll hold on. Face off to the right of Royston. It trickles out to the point 21, bangs it off the boards, and it's held in by Philadelphia. Centering pass, trying to drop it off to number 17. Just broken up in the nick of time, but it is held in by the Little Flyers. This is the Boyven now. Klamath Falls native tries to get it out. That'll just get out off the stick of Clark. Racing back is 21 to track it down. Into the neutral zone it goes. Ping-ponging around on a couple of sticks and skates. The Little Flyers bring it back up ahead. Wheeling around now at the top of the circle, out to the point. It goes back out to the near point, sent down by Bredesen, and over into the far corner. Rhodes, a nice job defensively with him step for step. Launches the puck off of number 28's tape, but it trickles over to the near side where it's played by number 5. Along the near wall, still held in. This is number 28. He'll wheel around the zone, this time at the far dot, back below. Over to number 21. He'll tee it up from the dot. A shot goes just wide on the glove side. Unable to keep it into the point, so it's out to the neutral zone. Philadelphia will reset once more and try to enter the zone. Good stick by Clark to break that one up. Philadelphia will try to regroup in the neutral zone as Clark, being a pest to the Philadelphia attack, thrown at Royston's net. He'll hold on. Another face-off coming up. 20:17 left here in the period. Face off to the left of Royston. It shoots into the board. Scott plays it back to Moroz. Moroz feathers it towards the net, easily sticked aside by Royston, who's endured a battering here in the game's opening moments. As again, the Generals facing off against the EHL's top team here, 9-0-0, one of the best Tier 3 junior programs in the country, as this trickles over into the corner. I want to give a huge thank you to the Philadelphia Little Flyers and the EHL again for making today's game possible. And the Little Flyers especially, just for their hospitality. I had some time to talk with the coaches before today's game. Incredibly gracious, incredibly kind. Huge thank you to them for all their hospitality rolling out the red carpet for us today. Meanwhile, we missed a shot by Philadelphia. Thunderous pad save by Royston. It's kicked over into the corner. Nice hesitation move on the far side. It goes below. Moroz calling for it over here on the near side. Centering pass off a couple of sticks. It's broken up but not out. Knapla keeps it in. Here's his shot. Royston wasn't quite sure where it was, but he's able to hold on. Centering pass and an easy tap in for Philadelphia. Right off the draw, they win it. Brown peels to the far post. And it doesn't get much easier than that. A couple of great saves from Royston to start, but it's Philadelphia who jumps out to the 1-0 lead. Faceoff goes over to the goal scorer, Brown. He taps it over to the far D-man. It's held up, it looks like maybe on the linesman's skates for a moment. Short tries to play it, able to get himself out of a little bit of trouble, tries to advance it. Kode will look to track it down, but it's Vopat who gets there, and he'll bring it up ahead. Unable to link up with the forward up front, now Short battling for it with Bailiff. Hen tries to wrestle the way. He chops that out of midair, played by Brown. High sticking call is waved off as Brown brings it into the zone. Again, Brown with the tap-in goal to put Philadelphia ahead 1-0 here with 18:40 left in the first period. Back to Moroz at the blue line. Moroz will fire deflected off of Arbolovsky's stick and just feathers its way into the corner. Back out to the point where Moroz will try it again. He goes down below to Brown. Brown runs out of time, gets it over to number 10. 10 will walk the boards here. He'll try to throw it to the far side. Nice idea, looking for a tic-tac-toe goal, but it's broken up. Another chance in front. That one ultimately covered up by Royston. Another whistle, another face-off coming up. 18:15 left here in the period. 12 tries to get a shot off after Philadelphia wins the draw, but it's caught up on a Generals stick. So now Bauman will bring it up, Ed. He'll advance it. That one thrown at the net, easily sticked aside by the Philadelphia goaltender into the near corner. Street battling forward. It's Candia battling forward as well. Coming away with it is number 26. Nice little breakout here from the Little Flyers, and they'll rumble up ahead. Candia will set up, tries to throw it to the far side, looking for a deflection in the slot, but just out of the reach of number 27. Boyven takes a hard hit along the boards. And now Friesen battling for it with Shipko, it looks like. 26 over to Street. Street fires, save made, looking for the rebound, and Royson's able to get there in time and gets back into the crease. Friesen looking for an outlet pass. That one's intercepted and held in. Now Boyven has it along the boards. Another backhanded pass. That one's intercepted. Still held in by Philadelphia. Hard shot save made by Royson. He covers it up, 17:06. Face-off controlled by Scott of Philadelphia. He'll dump it down. Looking for a little give and go right there, but 5 had it caught up in his skates. Out to the far point. Here's his shot. That one deflected, goes up and over the crossbar, held in off the boards. McAllister pinches down to keep it in. Dunn battling for it now below. He'll try to track it down, but it's number 5 who has it. He races into the corner, dumps it below for Scott. Players on both sides losing their footing there. Now Minchin will bring it out. Springfield, Oregon native zooms through the neutral zone. And Hennon again for the second time offside. We saw it a couple of times yesterday. Some simple mistakes and just staying on the right side of the blue line. We'll head back to the neutral zone. 16:29 remaining. Hearing from a couple of people we'll get to in a moment. A question from John Bauman. Good to hear from you, John. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. John asking the format today. We're playing a showcase format. So 2 25-minute periods with a stop clock and a nice cut in between. So for those of you that have followed the Gen, similar to what you saw when the Generals would make those East Coast and Midwest trips last year. Centering pass, dangerous area, but it's picked up by Calvin Hennon. We'll get to more people in a moment, but let us know if you're enjoying the stream, how things are looking and sounding on your end. As Dakota Henn plays it off the boards, it's picked up by McAllister. McAllister will rumble his way back behind. Henn loses his stick, so that spells trouble for the Gens. Cross-ice pass out of the reach of Berg, but he plays it off the boards. Back to the high slot. Here's a shot. Save made as that's gloved down by Roysum. Face off to the right of Roysum. It's kicked around and taken by Arbolowski. He'll try to bank it out of the zone, but it's held in at the point. Chopped down below. Nice move to evade one. That's short. Rebound in front. Roysum able to make the save. That looked like it would be goal number 2. And number 8 kicking himself on that one. Another good chance. We'll have a face-off coming up. Puck drifts into a dangerous area. Blocker down by Roysum. Held in by the Little Flyers. Over here to the near side. Here's a hard shot by Moreau. Actually looking for the tap-in on the back door, but unable to connect. Held in by the captain for Philadelphia. Here's a shot from Moreau. Covered up. Puck is loose, though, as that took a funky deflection. Roysum able to kick that one away on a second effort, but it's still held in, and Bauman's going to draw. It looks like a hooking penalty here after he got tangled up with number 6. So the first power play of the day goes for Philadelphia, and it comes at the 14:59 mark. 1-0 the score in favor of the Little Flyers. Gives me a chance to get to some messages and a lot of Gen support out there. Brett Sparks, shout out to EWU getting the win last night against the University of Oregon. Mark Code, Danny Kudlak, C. Boyven, William Mull, Kara Royce, I'm glad things are looking great. Thank you very much for the kind words, Kara. And Carson's looking just as good between the pipes as well. Last but certainly not least, Jennifer Clark. Thank you all for the feedback. Tremendously appreciate it. As here's a shot deflection up and out of play. It's only 6 seconds off the clock on the power play there. It will expire, assuming the Generals can kill it off, will expire just south of the 13-minute mark. Faceoff taken by Giampa. Giampa brings it into the zone. He loses his footing, though. Almost rumbled his way in alone into the slot. It's taken by Moroz. Back over to Moroz, playing patty cake with the D-man. It goes below into the corner. Back out to Moroz. He'll head to the high slot. Back over to the near dot. Back to Moroz again. Playing a bit of a two-man game here. Back over to the near dot. Looking for a centering pass. Good stick by Hen to break that one up. But still held in by 28. He'll throw it at the net. Royson will just cover that one up. Shot from a tough angle. 1:26 left on the power play. Master to take the draw for the Little Flyers. Arbolowski for the Gens. It comes to the right of Roysum, and it's won by Master, who gets it out to Moroz. Looking for the backdoor puck, still loose. Big pad save made by Roysum, and fortunate to get that deflection. We've seen the Little Flyers set up a guy on the back post at even strength, and now on the power play as well. Out to number 4 here at the high slot. He'll walk it in. Shot. Good rebound control from Roysum. He'll hold on and cover it up. 53 seconds left on the power play. If you Little Flyers fans out there, let us know how things are looking. And again, I'm trying to get to the pronunciations, doing camera work and the broadcasting here, so a little tough for me to look down at a roster. If I try and just butcher these last names, by all means, please call me out on it. Scott heads to the dot to take the draw for Philadelphia. And again, it's Arbolowski for the Gens. Dunn a little overeager, heads back over to the bench. And now it's Clark who steps in to take the draw. It's won by Philadelphia. Out here to Bredesen. Firing, looking for the redirect. Puck is loose. And Roysum able to get there just in time as it goes back behind. Clark throws his big body into the boards, trying to force a turnover. He almost does, but it gets out here to the point. Bredesen fires. And again, gloved down by Roysum. 35 seconds left on the power play. Scott again on the draw. Minchin steps in, and it's Minchin who wins the draw. But it looked like that was Hennon, who was quickly shoved off the puck once he got it, and now goes back behind the net. Feathered out to the point. Nice pass to find the D-man at the far point. That's Dunning. He dumps it down along the wall. Dunning in 6 straight spots. Brown heads in the slot looking for his second. That shot off of Minchin's shins, and you can almost feel that one up here in the stands. Centering pass, that'll be covered up by Roysum, and we'll get a whistle as Minchin heads to the bench after a big block in the high slot. Mentioned second-year player, former junior general, a number of junior generals products as the Gens continue to make that great effort with the youth program of invigorating more Eugene Springfield kids into the program. Lane County kids, I should say, speaking of Jacob Rhodes from Junction City and Calvin Hennon from Monroe, Oregon. Mentioned, in my eyes, played one of the best games I had seen from him yesterday. A 2001 birth year, a lot of young players on this team. Here's his shot. And that one sneaks through the 5-hole of Roysum, diving over to his left. So with 1 second left on the power play, the Little Flyers convert. 1 becomes 2, and it's at the 12:59 mark. Little Flyers up 2-0. Face-off won by the Gens. Hen will try to bring it up ahead. He'll throw it where Street will take it. And the big fella tries to get it out. It does, just past the stick of Clark. Now Shipko brings it up. Batted out of the zone. McAllister, it looks like, will try to play right back in. I believe that's McAllister. Either way, Hen had it, lost it. Now it's Shipko who avoids a hip check from Friesen on the wall. Hard wrist shot, but it's up and out of play. Trying to roof it, but just over the crossbar, and it finds the netting behind the glass. Another face-off coming up. Advanced up ahead by Street into the attacking zone for Philadelphia. Guttone battling for it. Puck still held up, this time at the near circle. Now Code comes away with it, tries to sashay it out of the zone. Nice little 1-2 play from he and Boyven. Not quite able to link up. A nice creativity there from the Gens. Chipko brings it right back in. Walking out of the corner, thrown at the net, caught a deflection, and it's covered up by Roysum. Face off to the right of Roysum. Jostling forward is done, but it gets its way out to the point. Shot from the point is knocked down, and it's taken by number 15. 15 feathers it out to Street. Street will just rocket that into the corner and let it wrap around. Back over to Master. Nice area pass here from Philadelphia. Master dumps it down. Back below, Street thought about coming down. That one trickles. No, it looked like it was going to head out of the zone. But McAllister comes over from his left-D spot to keep it in. Pad save made by Roysum. He's able to hold on and make the save. And again, done jostling for it with, it looks like this is Brown. Face-off taken by Philadelphia, out to the point. Bauman battling for it, big hit. And now it's taken out by Arbolovsky. Arbolovsky rumbles his way up ahead. He'll try to set up at the far wing. He's walled off by number 4. He'll wrap it around over to the near side. Bailiff is the closest white jersey. He bangs bodies with a couple of black jerseys, and it's the black jerseys who come away with it. This is Master. Master has it, tries to thread the needle to Moroz in front, but just too tight of a window. Out to Brown. Again, Brown scored the second goal here the first goal for Philadelphia. Out to Moroz. Moroz bangs that off the boards on the near side, wraps over into the far corner. Bailiff's going to be the first one there. He'll try to get it out, and it does trickle out of the zone off the stick of Arbolovsky. Moroz tracks back, a wholesale change here other than Dakota Hen for the Gens, and the captain rockets it over to the near side. Brown tries to get it back over to Moroz on a give and go. It goes airborne here in the neutral zone. Chopped at by Minchin. He wins that battle, but he quickly has it bumped off of his stick, as both sides trading possessions here in the neutral zone. Now goes all the way down to the Philadelphia netminder. He lays it off for Moroz. It's up ahead now to Dakota Hen. Hen tries to get it up just under the stick of Minchin. Good stick lift there in the neutral zone by the Philadelphia player. And now into the attacking zone. Nice backhanded pass. Shooting somehow goes off the net, as that was a tight angle. And off of the near post. Great chance for Philadelphia to make it 3-0 at the 10-minute mark here of the period. Face off to the left of Royston, goes out to the point and trickles back down. Apologies for being quiet as a library there. I just happened to notice in the first 10 minutes that my camera work is substantially better with the less talking than I do. So apologies for that. Still here as this is held on to by Royston. 3-0 to score, 1:16 remaining here in the first half. 2 25-minute halves here once again. We will have an ice cut in between the two halves as we're going to face off to the right of Royston. Royston 29 saves on 32 shots here in the first 25 minutes. He has been stellar as, again, facing off against the top team in the Eastern Hockey League. The Little Flyers entering, last I checked, I believe 9-0-0 on the young season. This is down in the corner. Bauman battling for it. We're inside the final 60 seconds. Back over to Vopak. Looking to give it a give and go, and it was there, but a good stick by a Generals player on the near side to break up that opportunity. That pass catches a redirection off of the bottom of the net. Here is Manthe. Manthe just spins around and flips it out. Fortunately, there was a big Philadelphia Little Flyer lurking at the point to keep it in. Griffin jostling for it, 25 seconds remaining. There's a chance. That one rolls off the stick of Brown. Brown tries to cut inside again. Second effort is successful, but a save made by Royston. Back behind the net, here's Brown from a tight angle. Trying to thread the needle, and he almost did it. That deflected off of his stick and into the net. .5 seconds remaining. We're going to face off to the left of Royston. It'll be Friesen on the draw for the Gens. Berg for the Little Flyers. Faceoff goes down below. Berg will try to track it down. Final few ticks. He wraps around. Puck loose in the crease after a save made by Royston. Picked up by Boyven, but that will do it as that is the whistle. So 25 minutes in the books, 25 to go. And as it stands, the Philadelphia Little Flyers 3, the Generals 0.
sometimes. I'm heading out.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Have a safe trip home.
Yeah.
This way I could,
Apologies for the mess. If you want to sneak on by, yes. Sorry about all the loose cables here. Yeah. We were just talking about with the here, so hopefully we're going to see it.
yeah, that's what I want to know. Is this way I can, I can figure out better. Saturday.
Of course. Like, yep.
Saturday at 2:15. I said, "Where's the people at my concert?"
Sorry to make it hard on you.
I'm ready to get out of
Hey, sorry for crowding your space over here, partner.
Oh, you good? No problem, man. Are you going to be doing the next game?
No, just for this. I'm just with the team, and
Gotcha.
since we're just our kind of our own entity, we just do kind of a free stream. So
Right on.
yeah, we'll be sure to wrap everything up. Basically, like a NASCAR pit stop once this game is over.
Okay, I'm good.
You sure?
Yep.
Awesome.
Sorry for the controlled chaos here.
No, I'm good.
Be careful. No, no worries. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
I just got to watch my wife. She's the one that would get tangled up.
Already,
Let me just
no,
do
no,
this
no.
right here.
No, you're fine. This is much easier. No, no worries. All right, ready for the second period of action here in Aston. The Generals trailing the Philadelphia Little Flyers 3-0 after 25 minutes of play. Another 25 minutes up on the board. And just a quick refresher, it is 2 25-minute periods with stoppages, a showcase format. This one picked up by Koda in his own zone. That stick just breaks on him out of nowhere somehow. Rough start to him for the second half. Sorry about that expense, Mark, if you're watching all the way back in California. This is played by Clark along the near wall. The Wasilla, Alaska native gets it out of the zone, but it's quickly pickpocketed by Moroz. But Bauman returns the favor, and he picks it up back behind his own net. Hard pass right on the tape over to Clark. Dangerous pass by Clark, and it costs him, though, as it's intercepted, and it goes down into the corner. Berger's the first one there to try to dig it out. It goes back out to Moroz at the point. He'll walk in. Here's a shot from the top of the slot. That one trickles just wide of that near post after a couple deflections. And now over onto the far circle. Trying to dump it down for number 4. It squeaks just past him. 28 advances it into the corner. And it's Clark who tries to scoop it up, but Scott is right there to hold it in on the near wall. Scott skips past a couple. He'll shoot. Shoulder save made by Roysum as it kicks into the corner. Rhodes battling forward over in the far corner. 19 Scott comes away with it. Nice idea on the backhanded pass, but it's pickpocketed. And now it's Rhodes who weaves his way out of the zone. Rhodes will get to the red line, cross, dump it in. Wholesale change here for the Gens as it's held up by the Philadelphia netminder. And here comes Moroz. Moreau's a hard pass up ahead. It catches the stick of Brown, so no icing on the play. And Brown is the first one to get there anyways. Brown and Boyven will head over into the boards. Boyven will yank it away from Brown. And an outlet pass just sneaks past Minchin. And tracking back to pick it up is Street. Street goes D to D. A nice pass out here to Master. Master will reset behind the net. And he'll wheel his way out of the zone. Skips past Boyven. Pass up ahead to Brown. It's deflected off of Frieson's stick. And all the way down to the near dot. Looks like Short gets tangled up with the Philadelphia player. And the Flyers player able to win the battle. Brown tries to chip it to himself. It's taken by Hend. And now flipped out of the zone here to the near side. Taken by the Gens, thrown up ahead. It's held up on the blade of number 1, the goaltender. Dunning a little trouble with it on the near side, but he flips it over to his D partner. Outlet pass caught up on the stick of Minchin, intercepted by Arbolowski. He tries to get off his shot, but quickly sandwiched by a pair of little Flyers. Straight throws it up ahead, now tries to find Code. Code advances it all the way down. Straight gets it out this time, and a nice cross-ice pass trying to find a Brown streaking. Here is Manthe now. Manthe tries to get it out of the zone. It's held in momentarily. Dunn circles back, and now it's back over to Bauman. Bauman's pass up ahead to Arbolowski. He deflects it on the red line, and it's held up by the Philadelphia netminder. Nice outlet pass by Philadelphia. Now here comes Candia. Candia gains the zone. Has it bumped off his stick, and now Code will take it. Code outlet pass splits a pair of white jerseys. Racing back is number 21. No icing on this play, as the Philadelphia netminder races out to give it a tap. Out comes number 27 now along the far wing. Cuts past a couple. Here's his shot. Looks like that was deflected before it reached the net of Roysum. And into the corner. Another shot glances off the glove of Roysum. Takes a hard bounce off the boards behind the net. Roysum scrambling back to his crease. Luckily for him, no worry on the play. McAllister catches a piece of Clark. More of an incidental trip than anything that should see a zebra's arm go up, as now Shipko enters the zone. Shipko able to get to the forehand, but a shot from a tough angle. Easy save made for Roysum. Out to the point. And now taken by Shipko, trades places. Shipko a shot from the far dot. That knocked down by, looked like Manthe's shin pads. And now Manthe brings it out. Cross-ice pass too far ahead of Clark. It's fisted ahead. Now Shipko will try to track it down again. Eventful shift for him. Pass over to Candia, who scored earlier. That one deflected up and out of play. 20:32 left here in the second period. 3-0 in favor of the Little Flyers. Hearing from Mark Code, just looking at the comments, that's the second one this week. Again, I don't know how that happened to Jared, but apologies for the extra lumber cost there for Mr. Code. Alex Brown chiming in all the way back from home. By the way, hoping Alex's recovery is going well, that you're feeling well. But Alex Brown saying, well, nothing too little about the Little Flyers. He's exactly right. Again, Philadelphia coming into today's game 9-0-0 on the season in the EHL. As we get a face-off to the right of Roysum. Little Flyers, the regular season champs in the EHL each of the past 3 seasons. As Minchin tries to get it out of the zone, it does trickle over the blue line. Philadelphia forced to get back on side. They do regain possession. Here's Moreau. Hen will track it down first. He's hampered by a Philadelphia Little Flyer in the corner. Hen bangs his body against Berg in the corner. The two jostling for the puck. Berg trying to get it in and out of his feet. He's got Minchin right in his back pocket. And now back out to the point. Morose throws it at the net, knocked down in the slot before it can get there. Here's a hard clapper, but it goes wide of that far post. Gene Appa has it, looks for the give and go. He gets it, hesitates, shooting. It looked like that might have been deflected, and it goes wide back behind the net. Taken back by the Little Flyers. Dumped to Morose, will throw it into the corner. Berg had it, tried to yank it back to himself on the forehand, lost it. And now it goes again back behind the Generals net. Berg weaving his way back and forth, trying to lose a couple of white jerseys. He does. Here's Master. Couldn't quite get the shot off, though. Got it to his forehand, but it took a funky bounce. Still held in. Good stick by the Little Flyers. Here's Scott now. Scott charging towards the net. He's turned away from a tough angle. Tries to yank it through the feet of Hen. It's back out to the far point. They go D to D. Here's Morose. Nice pirouette on the blue line by Morose. He drifts over to the near dot. Goes back out to the near point. Another shot down in front. Puck is loose, jostling for it, and now it is covered up by Royston. Advanced up ahead, looking for Bailiff, but unable to connect. Code lurking on the forecheck. This one's deflected up, and almost 3D TV coming right at us. 18-18 left here in the period. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. Good. No, you're fine. Face off at the center circle. It trickles back over to Bauman. He and a Little Flyer chop at it. It sneaks its way back over to Arbolowski. Arbolowski backhanded pass just out of the reach of Bailiff. Bailiff looks to track it down on the forecheck. He lays a hard shove. And Philadelphia will try to break it out. They'll do just that. Arbolowski blows a tire right back to his feet, racing into the zone, skipping pass, short centering pass. Nobody in the vicinity. Here's a shot, but it's right on the Generals G of Royston. He holds on, and we get a whistle. 17:55 left here in the second and final period of regulation. Lurking on the back door, almost a tap in a second for Brown, but unable to convert. Excellent play by Philadelphia. Puck thrown at the net, bobbled for a moment, and then quickly covered up by Royston. We'll get another face-off coming up, 17:38. Brock brings it up ahead. He'll chip it to himself, and he'll lock shoulders with a Philadelphia player for a moment, loses possession, and now it's taken out of the zone, back over to Hen. Hen will rifle it towards the net. Bobbled for a second by the Philadelphia netminder. Hasn't been tested much today, so perhaps that's a factor, but an interesting chance there for the Gens. Now brought ahead by Clark. Clark with a chance. Clark brings it up. He shoots. He scores. A broken play turns into a big play for the Gens, and Alex Clark gets his third goal of the week, first goal of the day for the Gens. 17:10 the time on the clock, and the Generals are on the board. Offsides quickly off the draw as Philadelphia entered the zone, so we'll head back out to the neutral zone, 17:05. Dunn uses his big body to wall off the Philadelphia player and keep possession for a moment. It is traded back and forth by both sides. McAllister will just rifle this one in. It wraps over into the far corner. Played by Hen. He dumps it over to Dunn. Dunn tries to play it off the boards up ahead. A couple of chances. Here's a shot. Blocker save made. Kick back into the slot. And now Hen will bring it out of the zone. Goes back behind the net. Henn trying to go coast to coast. He was turned away. He'll try to race back into the play. Long outless pass, but Dunn able to read that and intercept it. Gets a couple of stick taps on it. It played up to the near boards. Now 28. Canapia brings it up ahead. We should have a penalty coming up. Oh, but rather Philadelphia able to light the lamp. Just sneaks past the outstretched pad of Royston. And the 3-goal advantage for Philadelphia is restored. 16-13 remaining. 4-1 the score. Stretch pass finds the tape of Vopat. Vopat dumps it off for Master, who enters the zone. Shot save made. And Royston will hold on once again. Great rebound control today from Royston. We're going to face off to his right at the 16:02 mark. Face-off taken by Philadelphia, down to the point, feathered towards the net. Brown will track it down. Looks for Vopat, who fires. Save made by Royston. Couldn't quite find the rebound. It trickles back behind the net. Arbolowski yanks it back and forth. Rhodes will try to get there. He fists it over. Now Bailiff will peer right around. Nice job using his body as he gets it out. Bailiff scoring his first junior hockey goal yesterday. As this is thrown at the net by Arbolowski, save made. Nice outlet pass, and it's chopped down by number 27. He'll enter the zone. Look for the drop pass. It is dropped off. Unable to get the shot off, though. But it's held in along the boards. Out to the high slot. Ford dumps it down into the corner. We have a penalty coming up, and it's going to be against Eugene. Royston holds on to that shot. And Jackson Boundman will head to the box for a slash. Second penalty of the day against the Gens. The Little Flyers 1 for 1 on the power play. Their power play goal came with 1 second left on the penalty. So 2 minutes on the board, 14:51 left here in the second. One shot out of the zone and all the way down, held up by the Philadelphia netminder. He'll wait for the cavalry to arrive. It's 26 who sets up behind the net and gets a head full of steam. That's Dunning. He flips it over to the far side. Philadelphia enters the zone now, throws it at the net. Good stick by Royston to break up any centering pass, and that is cleared by Minchin. It goes all the way down. Over here to the near side to Street. Street, a little trouble getting it out of his feet, but he does quickly now over to the far side. 28 will bring it up again. This time he'll just dump it in as he crosses the red line. Scott will try to get there to track it down for Philadelphia. Back down to Scott below. He's got Dunning out at the point. That's who he gives it to. Dunning back down past Scott. It looks like this is Berg. Back over to Scott. Scott will walk in at the dot. Thought about shooting. Said back out to Dunning. Here's his shot. Heading with a good stick. And he'll just chop that out of the zone. 1 minute left on the Philadelphia power play. Just got it in the neutral zone. Clark chops that one ahead, and now Arbolowski will try to track it down. And he'll look to waste some valuable time, and he does just that. Saw him do a little bit of this yesterday on the penalty kill. 36 seconds left on the power play for Philadelphia. They'll bring it into the zone. Clark caught up with the Philadelphia players. Some hoots and hollers from the Generals bench. That one is cleared. 30 seconds left on the power play. '21 skips past Bailiff, and he'll try to bring it up. Over on the far side, now this is Brown. Brown pinned by Dunn. And now Clark decides to join the party down below. Couple of seconds left in the power play. You can hear the goaltender stick rapping on the ice. Here's his shot. What a finish that was. And again, it comes just as the power play was expiring. Oh, a good penalty kill for the Gens, but it ends up being all for naught. So 5-1 the score, just inside 13 minutes remaining. Again, a good penalty kill effort, but just at the tail end, again, Philadelphia able to strike. It looked like the penalty had just expired, but of course, Bauman hadn't gotten back into the play, and an excellent finish. I believe that was number 21, Bredesen. Here's a shot, glove save made, and Royce bobbled it a bit, but able to hold on. We're going to face off to his left. Here's Shipko now in the near post. He'll try to wrap around. Candia posting up in front. He'll get it now. Tries to hand it off to number 17. Unsuccessful, but it does finally get down to him. 17 has it. He's got Candia below. Shipko up top. 17 will just take it himself. Feathers it over, but the pass behind. Had a streaking player over on the far wing, but just couldn't quite connect. Backhanded shot in the slot, deflected and it goes wide. Shot save made and covered up by Royston. 11:23 left here in the second period. Face-off taken by Philadelphia. Here's a shot from Scott, deflected. And then covered by Royston. So we'll do it again to his left, 11:18. Another nice finish. This is Berg off a bad turnover in the defensive zone for the Gens. 10:47, and it's Berg who gets Philadelphia's sixth. Excellent finish from Berg as he gets the sixth today for Philadelphia. And there's another. So Philadelphia is starting to pour it on here now. A 3-1 game becomes a 7-1 game in just a matter of minutes. with 10:28 remaining. That shot skies over the crossbar of Royston. And out to the point, cross-ice pass, caught a couple deflections, and then caught the mask of Master. Fortunately, he's wearing a cage, so he's all right. Rhodes gets it out of the zone. It's thrown right back in. Bauman has it. He'll sauce it over here to the near side. That skips past Rhodes. Thrown right back in. Master's the first one to get there for Philadelphia. He's got Minchin on him. Bauman joins the party as well. Now Minchin comes away with it, tries to flip it to himself, but Master nicely positioned along the wall to gain that possession. Minchin takes a hard hit. Generals want to call, don't get it. Centering pass, nice idea, but it caught Vopat off guard and it snuck past him. Now over here to Master on the near side. Pass out to the point. Here's McAllister who has it. That one glances off the glove of Royston, and it goes all the way down. The Generals will get a much-needed change. Here comes Hen now. Hen will rumble his way out of the zone. Trying to dump it ahead. It caught a deflection off the stick of Moroz. This one lifted well out of the zone, and now here's Short. Short will throw it up ahead off the stick of Manthe. And now Moroz races back to gather it. Pass up ahead to Shipko. Shipko bobbled it a bit on the backhand, looking to sauce it over. Nice idea, but just a little too tough of a play to make, and now it's out into the neutral zone. Covered up by Royston, and we're going to whistle. Here comes Arbolovsky. Arbolovsky up the far wing, tries to kind of flip it up to himself. He had Coday with him. Arbolovsky still able to get it back and hold on. Over on the far wall, but it is taken out of the zone. Now coming the other way. Trying to skip past Bauman, and that is going to be covered up and held onto by Royston. And we get a timeout taken by Eugene. Oop, you trying to get past here?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. No worries. All right, face off to the left of Roysum. Taken by Hen, who tries to find Boyven at the point. Boyven got caught up in his feet, though, and couldn't get it out. Pass over here to the near side, but just kind of handcuffed Scott right there as he couldn't do much with it. Inside 7 minutes now remaining in regulation. Held in by number 28. He'll throw it down below where Berger's the one to track it down. Out to Dunning. He'll clap that one on net. Glove down by Roysum. Face-off coming up. Deflected in front, covered up by Roysum. And we'll do it again. 6:04 now left in regulation. Face off to the right of Roysum. It goes out to the point. It is fisted down off the boards, down to number 15. 15 wraps around, looks to center it up, caught up in a couple of skates in the low slot, still loose in the low slot. Vopat tries to come in and pick it up. He does get it, unable to get the shot off that he was hoping for. And now it's down into the near corner. Cutting inside is Master. Master, though, walled off defensively by Hen. And back into the corner. Philadelphia holds on to possession. It's back over to Vopat, a little one-touch pass. He gets it out to the point. Here's McAllister. He fires Minchin with the redirect on the deflection. But it's Roysum who covers it up. Little friendly fire, but no harm, no foul. We'll get another face-off, this time to the left of Roysum. 5:32 left in regulation. Face-off slowly trickles over to the boards, and Vopat just dumps it down. Bauman's the first one to get there, though, behind the net. Code tries to get it out, but he not only loses his footing, he loses possession. It's over to McAllister. Now out of the zone, here's Arbolowski. Arbolowski to Code. Code enters the zone. Little trouble with it. He bangs into the boards into the corner. Arbolowski now tries to track it down. He's pinned by McAllister. A trio of black jerseys in the corner. Bailiff comes down to join him. And Philadelphia will come away from that scrum with the puck. Along the near side now, here's Brown. Over to Master. Philadelphia with numbers. Here's Vopat looking for the back door. And it was there, but Vopat's pass off the mark. Held in by McAllister at the point. He'll flip that one over to Brown. Brown caught up with Arbolowski, and now here is Bailiff. Bailiff cross-eyes backhanded pass over to Code. Code looks like he's a little out of gas here. Here's his shot. Snuck past the near post of Bauman, and now up to Code. Code couldn't quite handle it, though. Flipped through the 5-hole of Bailiff over into the corner. Looking for a centering pass, good stick. There's a chance, and just blockered aside by Roysum off the redirect. This one up to Code now. Code will bring it out after the pass from Bailiff, and he'll dump it in as he heads to the bench. Long shift there for Code. Taken back by the Little Flyers. Pass over to Vopat. That one broken up by the outstretched stick of Clark as we reach the 4-minute mark. Clark lurking on the forecheck. It's flipped out of the zone. Taken back by Hen. Generals just get back on side as Hen enters the zone. He gets on the backhand. Backhanded shot, and a good one off the shoulder of the Philadelphia netminder. Flipped out of the zone. Taken back by Rhodes. Rhodes will try to throw it through the middle. Dangerous pass, and it's intercepted by a couple of Philadelphia sticks. Thrown at the net. Easily sticked aside by Roysum. Boyven battling along the far wall. It's held in by Philadelphia. 25. McAllister heads to the bench, and it looks like he might be in a little bit of pain. I hope he's okay. We'll try to keep some eyes on him during the next stoppage of play. Here's a shot from a tough angle. It's off the side of Roysum's net. Taken by number 12. He'll bang it off the boards out to the point. Here's number 4. Back down to number 12. That is Shipko fires. Not sure if Roysum saw that very well, but he caught a piece. and it has enough mustard on it to trickle out of the zone. Back over to number 4. He enters the zone, tries to charge to that post, but he's walled off just enough by Hen to head into the corner. Out to Moroz. Moroz fires. Royston didn't see that with all the bodies in front, but it feathers its way just wide of that near corner. Outlet pass from Clark, or over to Clark. Tried to one-touch it up, but a bit of a miscommunication between he and his other forwards. Now over here to into the neutral zone. Inside 3 minutes remaining here in regulation. It's over to the far side. Up to 17. He has the puck bumped off of his stick. Rhodes now tries to gain possession. It's down below where Bauman is. Here's his shot. Glove save made. Still loose. Nice finish, though, as they make it 8 after a couple of great saves by Royston, but couldn't do it all. And with 2:30 remaining, it's 8-1 in favor of Philadelphia. Faceoff goes back to Dunn. Here, Manthe tries to get it up to Minchin. Unable to do so as it sneaks through a couple of legs and now brought ahead by Philadelphia. 28 wheels his way around the zone. Here's Minchin now. Minchin evades a couple of hits and now gets it up to Hennon. Hennon in the neutral zone. He's swarmed by a pair of black jerseys. He loses possession. Now over to Berg. Berg brings it up. He fires. Glove save made by Royston. He'll hold on. Faceoff coming to his left. 1:51 left here in the period. Giampapa on the draw for Philadelphia, but it's taken by Arbolowski, who shoots it over to Hen along the boards. Hen a little trouble weaving his way out of that sea of black jerseys there, but somehow, some way able to make it happen. Here's Arbolowski, who cuts through the ice. He's got Bailiff now over to his left as Arbolowski comes into the zone. Hard cross-ice pass held up there for Code. It's going to be covered up, and we're going to whistle to the left. .94 seconds left here in regulation. Face off to the left of the Philadelphia netminder. It's taken by Philadelphia. Banged off the boards over here to the near side as a couple of players get knocked down or rather run into each other. Long outstretched pass, and it's just too far ahead of Vopat. Looking for Master in front. That one's taken by Short, rifled off the boards. Short will wrap it over here to the near side. Dakota Hen is the first one there. He gets it up to Code and absorbs a hit. We got a penalty coming up, and it's going to be against Philadelphia as Hen is down back behind the play. Meanwhile, play continues. Code brings it up. He's held onto by Brown. And we get a whistle. Hen is back to his feet, so fortunately he's okay, but we'll await the call, or calls rather, on the ice, and they come with exactly 1 minute left. So officially inside the final 60 seconds, that one thrown off the boards and out of the zone. Code will race back to take it. He'll try to feather it up ahead, but it's intercepted. And now here comes Philadelphia the other way. Almost a redirect in front, but it goes just wide. That's off the stick of Scott. And now Bauman tries to play it. Generals trying to get it out of their own zone again. They are on the power play here. Skipping past a couple, but Royston up to the task. 20 seconds remaining here in regulation. Here's Master now. Centering pass, puck is loose and now picked up by Clark. Clark gets it up, now over to Code. Code throws it towards the net, and it goes back behind, stick to side by the Philadelphia netminder. Over here to the near side, mentions there. That is going to do it, though, as Philadelphia puts 5 on here in the second period, and they take this one 8-1, the final score. I want to give a huge thank you to the Philadelphia Little Flyers staff, their coaching staff, and all their players as well for making today's action happen as they pick up the win. 8-1 is the final, signing off here from Philadelphia. Sorry, the mess here.
You're fine. Thanks so much.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Thank you, though.